I'm your co-ghost Anthony,
And I'm your co-ghost Kaylee.
and this is Two Ghosts Review, Daredevil Born Again, Season 2. Welcome back to another episode of Two Ghosts Review, a podcast about current TV shows and movies that is also an MCU rewatch podcast from time to time. In this episode, we will be covering Daredevil Born Again, Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4. But before we dive into that, let's kick off the episode as we always do, with our poll segment. How's it going, Kaylee?
We're just here a while after we recorded this because somehow this got out of hand.
Yeah. Went to like 3 hours and 30 minutes or something like that. Somewhere around there.
I don't know how that happened because no offense, but I'm not really into this, so I don't remember what was going on. I must have just been being pretty silly.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is the a little less silly side of the episode in total.
It's because
But
we started to see what was happening with the runtime of our episode. We're like,
yeah.
oh.
Also, I think that just the energy was we were losing energy with how long it was going.
Oh, we were getting late into the evening.
Yeah. But hey, these are two good episodes though. 3 and 4 are very good. Yeah.
Depends on who you are.
You don't think they were good?
No, I meant like they might be good to watch, but if you were like Vanessa or something, you might struggle a little bit.
She survives both of these episodes. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's fine. I don't know what I'm talking about either.
All right.
Cut that.
Well, do you wanna jump into this poll?
Tell me the poll.
All right. The question for the poll was, what's the best Daredevil suit? The options were the yellow suit from She-Hulk,
That one.
the black suit from this season, season 2. So black suit with the double D's on it. The red suit from the Netflix show, or the black homemade suit from the Netflix show.
Is a yellow suit ever practical?
What do you mean practical?
Does that work for him? Why was it yellow?
Because it's yellow. I don't know. I mean, it was just made yellow.
I'm just gonna
I
have to
guess.
say the Netflix one because it was probably just the one that went on the longest. I don't really have a real opinion on this.
I kind of like the yellow one. I know it's She-Hulk, but like, I thought it was kind of cool, the look of it. So what the people have spoken in the poll is the red Netflix suit at 0%. The black homemade suit at 12%. The yellow She-Hulk suit at 25%, and the current suit at 63%, which I agree with.
Wow. Why did he have a red suit then if it was so terrible?
I like the red suit, but I think it's just that it's kind of old. Like, it's been used a lot.
You know how expensive they are? He needs to use it a lot, okay? He just can't get a new suit all the time.
It looks good. I think they all look good, but I'd probably go. Me personally, I'd go with the black suit that he has right now. I think it is the best at this point. Then I would go the yellow suit. Then I would go the red. I know people like really enjoy the black homemade suit that he has. That's not really a suit, but like I always thought it was kind of just boring. Like, it's cool at the end when he has like I think at the end of season 3, he's got like the forgot what they're called. They're called some kind of ropes. that he has like around his fists, and they have like knots in them. But that was kind of cool because he was like punching up Fisk at the end. But other than that, I didn't think it wasn't that impressive to me. But we did have a comment from Zach who counters that and says, "Black with ropes clears every time."
Cool for everyone. I have no idea. I don't know Daredevil. What might be confusing for me to say that after I just talked about it for like what 4 hours, but
Yeah,
I'm not.
almost.
I'm not really familiar with it very much. I just like to be silly. What are you typing over there?
I'm just gonna get you a picture of it so you know what I'm talking about here.
Oh, that's so hot.
So
That's the
hot.
best suit ever. Oh my god.
No, but it's like just like normal clothes, like
It looks dumb,
with the
honest. My
ropes.
honest
Yeah,
opinion, it looks stupid. He looks
fair
dumb.
enough.
Running around with this outfit on, he looks like he deserves to get hit with a car.
Hit with a car. Why?
Yeah, it looks dumb. Like he just looks like an idiot running around. This thing on his head is really what kills it. And his like it looks like he's wearing dress pants from
Yeah,
this angle. Like it looks dumb.
I don't know. Well, I guess like down here, it's like a little bit different, but
He looks silly. He looks like those guys in Batman that were trying to be Batman and Batman shuts them
yes,
down. He looks dumb.
yeah.
Like
See, like I didn't mind this at the beginning of the show since it was like origin
he
kind of,
looks like a blind guy.
but well, you clearly could like can tell he doesn't need eyesight with that. He can't see through that. But hey, yeah. So black with the double D's takes the cake this go around. Do you have anything else before we hand it off to our past selves?
No, I think I've said all I can.
All right, take it away. So episode 3, titled "The Scales and the Sword." So we pick up like right where we left off with the previous episode, and Karen's like has captured this task force guy. She's like, I think there's something different about him.
I could tell from the way he walked up on me on the street to kill me.
I'm pretty sure. I don't think Karen actually like took him down. I think he really just like gave up.
No, she took him down. That's what she wants you to
He's like
believe.
he's very willing to just give them information and a key card and everything. And so I assume it cut off,
No, she beat
and
him.
he was
She
like,
beat it out of him.
"Okay."
She beat it out of him.
He literally says he's like been looking for them. Like the resistance, like he wants to join the resistance like it's Star Wars or something. So, but I do like yeah, like how Fisk or not Fisk, how Matt is like interrogating him and like screams at him, "You're lying!" And then turns around and like says to her, "He's not lying. He's just like listening to the heartbeat." But I liked that little interrogation situation there. And then yeah, so he gets this key card, and it's for the Red Hook facility, and yeah, Daredevil's like tells him that he's like gonna knock him out, and that's just like and take him outside, and he's gonna wake up
Why?
somewhere
Was
else.
he knocked out when he got in there?
No,
Then why?
I think he's just having some fun. Daredevil.
He likes to hurt people?
I think he's liking to hurt somebody. He's he's in an action mood right now. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but he's yeah, he knocks him out. Um then yeah, here we go. This is when Heather is putting a nail on the wall, and she cracks the wall with the nail. And I it's not crazy or anything, but it's a pretty big crack, and I feel like it's like a hint at her maybe getting some powers or something.
I don't know.
Like it felt weird to focus on. Kind of like I don't know if it's trying to say something like she's just cracking or what, but like I don't know. It might be a hint that like she's getting some powers somehow.
She's gonna be like, Wonder Man.
Yeah, she's Wonder Man now, but she's got this Muse mask as well,
Which,
which
like,
we
it
already
has
talked
blood
about.
on it and stuff, so how does she have that?
Exactly. Like, yeah, how did she get a hold of that thing? That's what I was wondering. Yeah, like I guess like she could have gotten like if she asked for it from Fisk. She,
That would
but
be
like
really weird,
it would
though.
be a weird ask. Yeah,
I just hate vigilantes so much. I wouldn't remember why I hate them.
yeah. Give me that mask. Okay, it's making me go insane. All right, I'm gonna kill everybody. All right.
Huh?
That's how this is gonna escalate. Um. So yeah, we'll see what happens with her. I think there's some just interesting stuff going on there, and I can't wait to see what happens. Hopefully, it's good. Um. Then we have Heather and Kirsten talk. Um, Kirsten's all upset because Jack's trial, got moved up by 2 weeks, um, and so like she has like no time to prepare. Uh, Heather believes Fisk is making things better, and yeah, she like plays the victim card pretty hard with Kirsten. Like Kirsten, well, like Heather's just like, ah, well, you don't understand because I got attacked by vigilantes. Okay, Y- call me when you've been attacked by vigilantes. Hey, okay, all right,
I need to
chill.
go back home and stare at this mask.
Yeah, I need to become a vigilante myself.
A
I
villain.
need to be a villain. Yeah, I need to be a villain so I can kill the vigilantes. So yeah, then we have Kirsten taken. She gets taken to Red Hook, blinded, and they make a big point to show like a whole bunch of key card swipes as they're going through
Yeah.
this thing. I'm like, my goodness. Um, but yeah, then she gets to sit down with Jack, have a little conversation with him, and this is where I took note of some of the things that I like that he says. Like he says, "I'm surprised they agreed to such legal niceties," and so, like these lines that he has that just feel so
Mm.
great with like the way he talks. I love it. Um, but yeah, he's the first trial of the vigilante trials. Um,
Which, again, he's not even a real vigilante.
I mean,
Compared to some
kind of,
people that are out there with actual, like, abilities and stuff,
yeah, but
why isn't
he's
Fisk? Fisk is, like, worse than J. Jonah Jameson. Why is he not worried about
oh well, yeah,
Spider-Man?
he's worse.
Like, why isn't he worried about Spider-Man? He'd be like, Spider-Man! Like,
Well, that's because Sony, right? They won't allow it.
he can't talk about Spider-Man. They would be best buddies. He should invite J. Jonah Jameson over.
He should. I am kind of like starting to feel like why like J. Jonah Jameson is like just it feels weird that he's missing in New York. Like we're getting like a bunch of New York
They
based
feel like different New
things.
Yorks, which there's
Yeah,
only one.
yeah. And I feel like J. Jonah Jameson should be around, especially as we go into Spider-Man. It doesn't like we haven't seen him.
The platform that he built in weeks in the last Spider-Man movie,
Yeah.
like, Fisk should be using him.
Oh yeah. Yeah. For sure.
He was slandering vigilantes
Not
before it
BB.
was cool. Yeah, forget the BB report.
Yeah.
Like, there is someone who went from 0 to hero in, like, 2 weeks.
A swordsman?
Get me pictures of the swordsman.
A swordsman, a hometown hero, or a killer?
They rolled that out in Hawkeye.
Yeah. Jack tells her that he refused to invest in the Fisk Dock properties, and this is what happened to him. And Jack says it again. It's said again that I guess it is to her again that you really like. Do they need evidence these days, counselor? Making a big point on the not having evidence, and then we get the camera go out the window and over to like the next room or something, and we see all the prisoners that they have in cages, and it makes me wonder, how is Anthony doing after getting his arm broken? I'd like to check it.
I don't know if you're gonna get to see Anthony.
I feel for him though. My arm hurt when his arm got broke.
You're connected?
Yeah, all Anthony's are even the ant ones. Even Anthony
Did you feel it when his little ant body fell out of the
got
sky?
obliterated by a bullet. Yeah, it hurt.
Did it feel like you were the size of an ant, or did it feel like a regular sized bullet?
No, it felt like a giant bullet to me.
Well, it was to the scale that he experienced it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I did feel like a part, like it felt more like some skin off my back, but it was like the wing.
Oh, yeah.
That wing, like I felt it get ripped off.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So then we go back to Matt and Karen. Matt tells Karen that she's turning into Frank.
Hey, that's what I said.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess they're talking about Frank and
That's a heated subject.
yes, it is a heated subject. Oh my goodness. Karen is feeling hot.
What?
She
She's probably touching her hair a lot. That seems like in character. I don't know, Matt. I just think we need to torture people.
I feel like when she gets like that, she has her arms like straight down.
Oh.
And like she's like
I don't know. I'm not very
leaning in
familiar.
kind of. But I don't know. But they say like if Frank was dead, they would hang his corpse on the Brooklyn Bridge. And
Why did they say that?
because they're talking about Frank and where he is. They don't know where he is, kind of thing.
He's loose.
And they're like, oh, he might be dead. Maybe they killed him or something.
Karen's like, I didn't sleep with him last night to get this key. I don't know where he is.
I don't know where he is. Yeah. He's in a van somewhere.
Maybe he's dead.
But yeah, Karen wants his help.
Bet she does.
Like, and Matt is like, obviously hesitant. Like he's like, he doesn't want somebody on the team that's gonna kill a bunch of people. But Karen doesn't seem to have a problem with it, and
she herself has killed someone.
Yes, she has. And yeah, like she's like spiraling with like, it doesn't matter what we do. Fisk keeps getting worse. It doesn't matter. He just keeps getting stronger.
He's feeding off the city.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the city, it makes him stronger. Makes him invincible.
He built this city.
Oh yeah, this city. We built this city on rock and roll. That's the kids' version.
Wow. They did such a good job in season 1.
It's basically identical to how they sang. So that then we found out Karen had sent a copy of the charter that shows that Red Hook is a free port to the governor, and then we go to the governor, and the governor
she said, "Shut that ish down."
Yes. So she visits Fisk and
Fisk and Son.
Fisk and Son. Basically, we find out that she can revoke the charter if she deems it, um, and that Fisk is getting very close to that happening, to getting revoked with his dubious cargo in the river. I like the use of the word dubious. And then in this as well, Matt, we find out Matt plans to torch the weapons. Then we have Daniel. We go back to Daniel.
Daniel,
He convinces Buck to eat a hot dog.
just try it. It's real good. I eat them all the time.
That street meat.
It's delicious. We're in New York. Take a bite.
I did like this for Buck though, because it was like kind of something fun for him to do. That he's always very more serious and everything, but
Eating a hot dog is fun for him.
well, this back and forth with Daniel was fun. It was like his like armor kind of came off for a second, and like he was like, uh, yeah, I'll entertain Daniel for a second, kind of
I'll
thing.
eat a hot dog.
Yeah, why not? But it was I thought this was a fun little scene. But yeah, Buck turns it back around once Daniel like suggests that he's got intel on Buck. Like,
Yeah.
because it in the scene it was like Daniel was like kind of feeling like a little kingpin kind of,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of like that he was a little bit over Buck in a way.
Yeah.
And then when once he Daniel like said like, yeah, kind of I have my own sources or kind of thing. Buck switched it around and like it switched so fast that like Buck was the one intimidating Daniel and
Yeah.
Daniel was like cowering kind
Daniel's
of.
got his pooping pants on.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Daniel's not ready to be the man.
Not yet. He's working on it. He's working on it. And we get another little Mayor Kingpin video. That talks about Jack, and I liked how they can't use Spider-Man, but they can say your friendly neighborhood task force will protect you. They can say friendly neighborhood.
No one knows what that means.
What do you mean nobody knows what that
I'm being
means?
sarcastic. Gosh. You're so testy. You're so sensitive about
I
Spider-Man.
am sensitive about Spider-Man because you don't like him. Then we go to the trial. The trial starts. What do you think about the length of this trial? Was it up to your standards?
I don't even see the point of having them. Like, they don't, they're not real.
It's just a legality.
Barely.
Barely,
It's not even
yes.
done legally.
I know.
They said, okay, Jack, you're here, you go to jail.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah, Huckberg just like reads off Heather's lies. Kirsten kind of tries to put up a fight, but they just say that Jack is guilty. I like that they put the little twist on the camera as they're giving the verdict, kind of.
mm,
Um, that was cool, and I like how they have Jack stand up and they're like kind of cutting in between him and other stuff, but I put his lines down. I just love his lines. Him delivering of his stuff is like a farce for the entertainment of the masses, presented in all its ugly glory by the man who holds the scale.
Jack's not afraid to say what he's thinking.
Yeah, and I love it. So good.
And making my heart grow older.
Heart's getting real old over here. But then we cut to Fisk. He's watching the trial, and he just laughs. He's like, so happy.
Another.
Another. Oh. Um. Then we go to Vanessa, and she's just laying on the floor, which is really weird.
Yeah, Vanessa's like spiraling.
Yeah.
Honestly, like she doesn't want to be here in the city at all, and Fisk wants to be in the city so bad. Vanessa should just go to the island.
Yeah, I guess she could go to the island by herself, but she's got to be with her man.
Well, clearly your relationship isn't great if it only works in New York and you don't want to be in New
Yeah.
York.
Yeah. Dude, while she was lying on the floor there, I felt like she should have like had her gun and just been like
Yeah,
twiddling it around in the air or something. Like,
Vanessa is suicidal.
yeah. But she's having fun because she's like, I put Heather and Buck together just to see how it goes, see if they fall in love or something. And so Buck and Heather kind of flirt a little bit. Buck calls himself a knight.
Cringe.
This is the court. Uh, um, then we have the governor kind of just beats Fisk to a toast to try to get the upper hand on him, make herself look important or something. I don't know.
Politics.
Yeah, it's politics. What do you think of Buck? I want to hear your thoughts on some of these characters, like
I
Buck and Heather, and like
literally
this
don't
dynamic.
barely remember Huck. Huck.
Huck? This isn't World Beyond, okay?
I barely remember Buck. I literally don't even have a visual in my mind. And Heather, I don't care about. Like, everything she's doing seems completely irrelevant to the actual events of the season, except for faking trial information. I don't care what's happening with her individually.
I think it's going to be more of a back half focus. It's a low focus right now, but I bet it'll be heavier in the back.
I don't know. Right now, it just doesn't do anything for me. She seems unhappy. She's drinking.
Yeah.
She's tweaking out.
Well, I'm starting to. I don't know. These characters weren't very interesting, I guess, in the first season, but I think they're becoming more interesting in the second season. Like I like to see all this other stuff from Buck. I like getting more from him, like the Daniel thing, just and this too, to kind of just give him more personality or more character, like more learn more about kind of like who he is when he's not just being Fisk's gun kind of thing. And with Heather, I obviously I think this whatever's happening with her is kind of interesting, but we'll see what happens now. Then we go to the docks where all the workers have finally finished getting all of the weapons off of the boat, and now Powell is like, "Get back on the boat," and the all the workers are like, well, the one worker, it's like, "We did the job. We just want to go back to our families.
You're gonna get killed.
Why won't you just let us go back to our families?"
Thanks for letting us know you guys have families.
Yeah, it felt like they were like trying very hard to make you feel for these guys.
You should
Really
feel
sad.
bad for these guys that you know were gonna die
Yeah.
before you ever saw them.
Then we get Sheila at. Oh no, no, not Sheila. This is Kirsten. Kirsten at the bar, um, and she gets a note from a mysterious figure that walks by, probably in a wig.
Probably in a way completely unrecognizable.
Yeah, probably just invisible.
Maybe,
Honestly,
honestly, there could be bullet holes in the wigs.
there's there's circles taken out of the hair.
You can see some blonde in the hole.
Yeah. Uh. Uh. Yeah. So she gets a note to go back to her office, and Daredevil is there.
She doesn't recognize Matt.
No, This is just one of those things. The voice thing. Like, you work with this guy
Mhm.
or worked with this guy a lot, and you don't recognize the voice. But that's just one of the superhero things that
I've
I'm okay
watched
with.
Pitch Perfect maybe like 30 times in my life since it came
Yeah.
out. This
Yeah.
is the only time I've ever seen this man other than this show, and I'm like, "Hey, I know that guy. That's the guy that plays Becca's dad in Pitch Perfect. He's probably in less than 20 minutes of that movie."
Yeah. I mean,
I know him.
it's not that hard to pick someone out from their voice. Like,
No.
but it happens all the time in superhero stuff.
Yeah,
So, like,
ridiculous.
I don't know. So yeah, he just wants information on what the inside of Red Hook is like, and
Oh, I didn't see. I was blindfolded.
I thought this was so stupid because what is she really gonna give you? I mean, like, she might know a few things, which I guess he could work off of, but like
He's looking for Was
she
he looking for a location from her, or
no,
she's
just the
looking?
inside,
Oh,
the
well,
inside.
I don't know, there was key cards.
Yeah, like she can look. She does not have Daredevil's powers.
Her instructions were pristine.
Yeah, like she doesn't have Daredevil's powers, so she can't give him like a detailed route. And then it's not like she was like trying to remember all the sounds and everything in the moment. And that's way harder to do, like recall like what you heard and everything when you were just like when you weren't trying to remember anything.
Mm.
I don't know.
I feel like she was kind of paying attention, though. That's why
Maybe
they
she
made
was
the
a little.
point to show all the key cards, like she was listening to all that. Like,
Maybe it was overdone. All that stuff. Maybe she was trying. I don't know. But now we get some probably the best fighting of the show so far. We get Daredevil goes into Red Hook, finds his way in with his key card, and he hears guys on the other side of one room. He goes in, he attacks them, and then he starts listening for the the watch to find the weapons, and he hears it, and then we get that cool camera work again, where like he zones in on the it like narrows in on the watch and comes back out and focuses on the people, all the heartbeats in the room next to him. And so he gets in there, he leaves the weapons, goes to help the people, and starts breaking them out. And this is where we get the just awesome fight scene with Jack and
Jack picks up
Daredevil.
his little rebar or something.
So sick. I love this to death.
I was
Like,
screaming, Jack!
incredible.
Jack!
And it was all like it was like a one. It was the Daredevil famous one shot. Like,
Okay, but for all these people who are in prison for being apparently vigilantes
they're not all vigilantes, but
or refusing to contribute, like Jack is the only person who helped fight.
yeah, yeah,
Everyone else
yeah.
was just hustling out.
They haven't arrested very many vigilantes, it
Yeah.
seems. Yeah, but it was sick. It was uh, that is just such a great team up, and I was like, is this what we're built? Obviously, it's ruined in episode
Mhm.
4, but
Mhm.
is this what we're building to? Like, we're gonna get fights with Jack and Daredevil and more other vigilantes joining as well?
Wrong.
No. But uh, yeah, it was really cool. Yeah, he had the rebar. I liked that. Jack had 2 rebar.
Yeah.
Uh, and then yeah, I liked the use of the grapple billy clubs from Daredevil. And yeah, it got bloody there. Like, I think really Jack was the one that was being the most lethal with it.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, there was some cool stuff there with like the rebar going through the guy's shoulder and stuff like that. throwing rebar at people and then stabbing them, impaling them. But
Ow!
it's great. I love when he picks up when Jack he gets his rebar. He has his 2 rebar and he's like recovering or whatever. And there's like 2 task force guys and he's like gesturing. "Hey, come on, let's fight." Good stuff there. Really good fight. That might be like a top Daredevil fight sequence for me. Then we get Karen, and she's just like around Red Hook
I'm here.
somewhere in her car, and
I'm here. I'm doing support stuff.
So she's the guy in the chair.
Mm-hmm.
But-
Because she can't fight good enough. Go in and out.
right? Yeah. Got those weak punches.
No, she's strong.
She's a strong, independent woman that has Matt to fight her fights for her.
A blind man.
Yeah. But yeah, she finds Angela, who's just creeping around the area for some reason.
Doesn't she almost shoot her?
Yeah. Imagine.
I know the amulet would have
Just
protected her.
Yeah, it's a force field too. Maybe that's just straight up the power. It's a force field. But yeah, so Angela's just been like stealing from these task force guys or something. So she's got like everything that the magic bag,
Mm-hmm.
that everything that Karen would need. You got comms, you got weapons, you got keys to a truck.
Yeah, car keys.
You got everything. So Karen and Angela drive this truck in to help get the people out that have been freed, and more task force people are coming in, firing, and we have Jack drive everybody away to safety because he's a hero.
Jack
Duquesne, the swordsman. I need more. But yeah, and then Karen and Matt drive away separately because they're a couple, or something.
And they drive away in the non-armored vehicle.
Yeah. Which obviously that vehicle is the target.
Yeah.
For any task force. So like they're just like separating themselves from the massive huge target and just let Jack handle that if something bad happens.
He's the swordsman.
He's the swordsman. He's really good. But yeah, I thought it was so stupid that Angela made claw marks in the task force tires of their vehicles with one blade. Like,
she's got a brand to uphold.
Yeah, basically that's all she's doing is making a brand. She folds her one single blade, and it like shows like 3 marks in the tire, like the Black Panther cut them. But no.
There's Angela with her amulet.
Yeah, the amulet splits a knife into 3 blades.
It's a
Mystical amulet. We're going to talk more about that here in this next episode. But yeah, as they're driving away, Fisk gets the word of all of them getting freed and tells them to blow up the ship. And they kill all the guys on the ship. And Matt is like, he's like, he killed them all, and his mouth is just like hanging open. And then we like end the episode. Like,
They could have gone without that.
Yeah. He was probably just doing his heavy breathing. Because it's just Charlie Cox, that's what he knows how to do. He's in character, so he's probably going hanging his mouth open. All right, then we roll into episode 4, Gloves Off.
The gloves off, indeed.
Gloves Off, indeed. So this one started with a little scan for free Marvel Comics.
Which when you scanned it, it also pulled up Fantastic Four comics. I think that when I scanned it, only 2 Daredevil comics came up. And these
Weak.
are supposed to be comics that inspired the show. And Fantastic Four, there was like 13.
What were the titles for the Daredevil ones? Do you remember? Like,
No, I don't
okay.
remember.
Well, I'm just curious because I know that there's a comic called Born Again. I was wondering if they actually put Born Again as the ones that were inspired, or they just used something else. So yeah, go get some free comics if that that thing is still there. I doubt it is, or it probably is, but it's only 2 comics. So what's the point?
Get some Fantastic Four comics.
Yeah, it's a great way to get some Fantastic Four comics. Um, Speaking of Fantastic Four, the Marvel logo was blue going into this episode, which I love. Um, it was going to be all about Poindexter. What do you think of Poindexter, Kaylee?
He had a man apartment with nothing in it, and he was living his best life that way with nothing in it. You thought it was Fisk because he was cooking.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did think. Yeah, I thought. So we open Poindexter like making breakfast and doing his morning
He's
routine.
doing some egg stuff. That's why you thought
Yeah,
it was Fisk.
yeah, I thought it was Fisk because yeah, he's making some eggs. But I did call it because I said that, and then I could tell by his hands that it was it wasn't Fisk, and I thought it kind of looks like Poindexter, and it was. Um, but yeah, so he's doing his morning routine. You got grossed out by him cracking his little bones.
It was too much. It was constant. And all he's doing is moving his hand.
Incredible sound effects
It's
from our
disgusting.
sound effects department. Let's hear that one more time. I'm gonna listen to some ASMR. Beautiful. Oh, all right. Well, yeah. While he was doing that, I mentioned it to you while we were watching it. But I was like, dude, that looks like Arthur's apartment from
From but
Joker.
but there's more stuff in Arthur's apartment.
Yeah, but like the kitchen thing behind him looked exactly like the
It's a
kitchen.
slum apartment.
Yeah. Yeah. Were you excited about a cat in this
I was
episode?
more worried about him giving the cat that egg. Doesn't seem like a good cat food. And the old lady's like, yes, give
It was
him a
weird.
whole runny egg, a whole runny fried egg. He's such a good boy.
He licked it up.
And the cat was licking the oil. I mean, it's always nice to see a cat, but
Let us know if you think an egg is an appropriate meal for a cat.
a fried egg.
Yeah, so he feeds that cat an egg. Then he goes heads on out. Um, I like these ground level characters, and I like his bullseyes kind of power or whatever. So it's cool to have him do the little flip the coin from way over there into the homeless guy's cup. Fun little thing. But you can tell that like obviously, I mean, Poindexter, he has mental problems, and you can just tell like how awkward he is in his like when he's with other people, kind of. He'll have like it's just like weird pause or something like that, but he plays it well. And we go to the diner, and they ask for a milkshake. Get a nice shot of down the bar, all the forks lined up down the bar.
Oh, which meant nothing to me.
Oh, I mean, by now you should know that like
I
he,
bet I wasn't thinking about that. I was
he
thinking
can.
he was thinking, like, checking to make sure no one was sitting there.
Hmm. No, it was like I guess you could think that, but
You were watching
like,
it and you're like, oh, don't put Poindexter in the kitchen.
yeah, don't. You know how many weapons are for him there? But he's got like it did like focus, like it changed the focus like down the bar, like along the forks, kind of. Um, but yeah, he gets his milkshake.
His
What is like?
nasty looking milkshake.
Yeah, it was nasty looking. It was he ordered like a banana,
Yeah, with a banana milkshake is fine, but that was a
It's
nasty
just a
one
banana.
when the lady was like, yeah, this is what we're known for. Let me put
It
some
and it looks disgusting.
nasty whip on here.
It looked like it was like really watery or something,
Yeah.
you know, like. But yeah, and then he calls the task force and says, "Oh, the Punisher just walked into this diner. Oh, he's got a gun."
I hated the way that he drank his milkshake in one drink and the whipped cream was still at the top.
Uh,
And then he takes his mouth off the straw and the shot widens out and it's empty.
they did. I thought they cut like
Yeah, they
when he
cut to
started
expand
drinking.
the angle. No, he was just like, and then he like
Uh,
turned to get up. Like he drank it in one big slurp. And then the whipped
I
cream was still at the
swore they
top.
cut it
I said
before.
something when we were watching it and you didn't correct me. So.
Well, maybe I saw it wrong. Um, but yeah, so he's called this task force for the Punisher. He saw the Punisher. Oh my goodness, he didn't. Um, the task force comes in with force, screaming at everybody, anybody, and everybody. And one guy like, "Hey, milkshake!" And he looks up. He's got a straw mouth, and he shoots a toothpick out of his straw at the guy, and that thing hit this guy with force because it like they even put a sound effect on it, like
A sound effect on a toothpick?
on the toothpick hitting the guy. It was like I get that he can like shoot things out with some force, but you'd think that that would be like the side like the way a toothpick is designed, it would like slice through somebody if it was going to do that because it's like a point, it would like slide through somebody,
Yes.
but it was kind of like a felt more like a splat, like a like kind of thing, like there would be a blood splatter or something if we saw the one side of it,
Mm.
but the way the sound effect sounded, um, but yeah, that starts a whole fight, and he takes them out quick in this thing. I was kind of disappointed a little bit just because it was kind of short, but um, it was still really cool. He took out like 5 guys, like felt like in like a second, like just he like took out 3 and then took out another 2 or something, like boom, 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 like just so quick. Um, but yeah, and then they just showed that just it's a cool shot, cool little shot, but they used it in the trailer, but so it's kind of like already seen. But like he has the fork, there's like the forks on either side, and he flips them up, grabs them, and uses them. But cool shot. Um, then we have him say that it's like nasty to have dogs
Which is
in a diner.
true.
It is. It is true.
Leave your dang dog at home, guys. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Just leave your dog at home.
What if you brought the cat to the diner? Does that change anything?
Yes, it's still nasty. Don't do it.
No. Okay, so it doesn't change anything.
No.
Okay. Uh, they got a lot of eggs at the diner.
Cats should not be
Cats like
eating
eggs.
eggs. Cats in the hallway are fine. Dogs in the diner are dirty and nasty.
You. But yeah, he tells the guy with the dog's like, please don't. Not the dog. The guy that had the dog. Oh, please don't kill me. The owner is like, please don't kill me. He goes, this is like where I say like he's kind of a little awkward. I felt like this was a little bit awkward, but he's like, don't worry, I'm one of the good guys.
I thought he was being a smarty pants.
He was being a smarty pants, but it's a little awkward. Takes out I think the last guy there, grabs a ketchup bottle and paints a bullseye on the door
Which
before he
I
leaves.
said, there's no way to squirt ketchup out like that on a vertical surface.
Hmm.
The ketchup would fall on the ground.
Yeah.
Not just slide down the glass. It would fall on the ground. It wouldn't. You'd have to like
There's
squirt it straight at the window from a distance, like with force to keep it shooting out straight.
yeah. I feel like from most of the time, yes, that's true. But I feel like we have gotten some ketchup bottles recently. I don't know what brand they are, but like that they come out like there's like some force. Like they like it takes like you have to squeeze the bottle really hard for it to even come out, but once it comes out, it's like shoot, like comes out with a lot of force. Like maybe that would have done it. Got it there.
I don't know.
But
I thought it looked dumb.
but um yeah, so then I think that's just when we get the intro after that, and then we get another Mayor Kingpin announcing the New York Born Again fight. Mayor Fisk against a seasoned boxer.
He's gonna fight someone. This doesn't seem like a good move.
Why?
Because Fisk is like a criminal.
So
And he's gonna fight someone 100 pounds less than him.
he's giving the people what they want to see.
Who said they wanted to see that? This just comes out of nowhere, this fight.
How do you entertain the masses? Gladiator battles.
Why do they need a gladiator battle? Make the vigilantes fight each other.
There you go. He's probably going to do that at some point. That is a Fisk idea right there. That's why he could take over the universe, because isn't that what Doom is going to do? He's going to put them all in battle world and have them fight or something. Kingpin could rule Sakaar.
In place of the Grand Master?
Yeah. He could be Grand Kingpin.
Seems like there's too many of these guys floating around.
You ready for another season of What If?
No. Only if Peggy's there.
Oh my goodness. People are freaking out online because they think the Watcher was in this last episode of Daredevil.
In the sky? Or in
Let me
person?
I actually put the picture in the notes.
Let me see it.
Oh no, I didn't.
What?
Dang it. Hold on. I
You
have
can't
it.
just tell me that.
I have it though. I have it.
What is that picture down there?
Let's get through this first. I know I saved it. Yes. Here. People think that this is the Watcher.
I mean, it looks just like the Watcher. I'm in.
You're in. Okay.
What is it then? If it's not the Watcher,
I think it's just some lights, like in the building. Like,
no, it's the Watcher,
bro. Brother.
He's watching.
Peggy Carter is in the area. Peggy Carter has been spotted.
I don't understand. I don't understand why it's all black except for those two parts, and the other windows are fine. How is it?
It's a smash. This is from when they smash through the window, Bullseye and Daredevil smash through that window at the end of this
No,
episode.
it's the Watcher.
And yeah, the Watcher was just
No, I'm gonna need an
in
inhaler.
there.
That's the funniest thing I've seen in a long time.
Well,
it's him! He's here!
One more time. It's the Watcher!
Stop! I'm too tired for that.
So we got another character in Daredevil now. We got the Watcher.
Sick.
Oh man. So yeah, we got Karen. She's filming all these victims, these prisoners, and we have Jack. He leaves. This is the moment.
Sad moment.
I don't know why they did this to us, but apparently it's because he's too old. But he will bankroll the team.
He's not too old. He's got that dog in him.
Clearly. Did you see that fight sequence? My goodness. He's got that street meat in him. This is New York, baby. BB. So then we have Angela. I thought this was so dumb. Like,
yeah, this line was confusing to me too.
Yeah.
Where she said it's gonna be dangerous if she takes the file, but it's okay because she's already being hunted down. Basically, they're already looking for me. I'm already a person of interest. I'm already gonna get noticed immediately.
So isn't it more dangerous?
It's an even stupider decision to give you anything valuable.
Yeah. And Karen's just like, she's like, okay.
I'll give it to you, teenager.
You've convinced me. My goodness. The chemicals in those wigs are getting into Karen's brain.
She didn't really have that much anyway.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a big responsibility to have this necklace.
Yeah, her talking to Daredevil about that. Dude, why? Why is it a big responsibility to have the necklace?
It's mystical.
I haven't seen it be mystical one time through this entire show.
Trust us. It's mystical.
All right, I'll keep trusting you. And then we have the first mate. He shows up. What's up, dogs? I'm here to help. Then we go to Vanessa, talking to Fisk, and she wants to go to this fight because they're a set. Vanessa and Fisk, they're a set. And she feels like she's being shut out by having to go talk to this governor, and not get to go to the fight. Fisk literally just wants to protect her. I cannot emphasize that enough.
It is a valid fear he has.
Yes, very valid.
But also, why is he doing the stupid fight?
He's doing it to draw in Daredevil and any vigilantes. It's a trap.
Is literally a trap. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be at the trap either.
Yeah, like, that's kind of weird though. Like, it's clearly a trap. Like, he's making it a trap. Does Vanessa know that it's a trap?
Poor communication will kill your relationship, guys. Communicate.
I guess they're not having sessions with Heather anymore.
That's real relationship advice. Poor communication will kill your relationship. Communicate.
Gotta communicate. So yeah, then we go back to Karen, and I guess they're all at Frank's now.
Hope he's okay with that.
I think it's Frank's.
He seems like the kind of guy that would not be okay with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they went back to Josie's or Frank's, but so this first mate kind of says, like, everything was signed off by the mayor. It had to be for them to have like no bill of ladings or anything like that. So they say, hey, we need to get an attorney.
Because that makes a difference these days.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. But we'll see where this goes. Then we learn that the fight, Mayor Fisk's fight, is at Fogwell's, which is the gym that Matt trained at and his father trained at, and fought at. And we get, I appreciated this flashback to young Matt, um, from the original show, because I think in the first season of Born Again, I think they like showed a young Matt at some point, or like tried to. That's at least what I got from the scene or whatever. But it was a different actor, so this is a way better, uh, yeah, way better way to do it. It's just use some old footage from the other show and use it sparingly.
Well, why do you need to show him as a kid so much?
It was a good little like, hey, Fogwell's like just that it was quick. It was just like a little, hey, remember this kind of thing. But yeah, they know it's a trap. They realize it's a trap, and that it's to like draw Bullseye in, and so Matt is going to go search for Bullseye to try to kind of save him, and they Karen and Matt roastly say "I love yous" to each other,
Ugh.
and then we have Bullseye. He's watching the news too about the fight, and he does a little coin flick at the TV,
And
like
instead of
caca.
turning it off, he breaks it
Yeah,
because he's not going to be watching any more TV.
I don't need this TV anymore.
Was it a box TV?
I think so. Those screens are tough.
Mm.
Then we have the task force. They search for Bullseye at the firm, turn the place over, looking for him. And then we get to see Mr. Charles again. It's been a while since we've seen him.
He had to go film AI clips for Scream.
He's a little busy, but he's back to talk about wombat poop.
You know who else talks about how wombats poop in squares or cubes?
I don't know. Oh.
Olaf in Frozen 2. I've seen that recently.
Mr. Charles is Olaf confirmed.
No. I just thought that was weird.
They just have the same interests.
It's a lot going on lately. Yeah, I don't know how Olaf knows about wombat poop.
Yeah. Well, Olaf has a lot of just weird. He shouldn't have any knowledge. Okay.
Yeah,
Like,
first of all, he's a snowman.
yeah. Uh, I appreciated the little line of Mr. Charles saying that they literally bricks. I thought that was funny.
That's a cuss word. You have to bleep it.
Do you know how many cuss words you said earlier?
When?
A lot.
In this episode?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Okay. There's gonna be a lot of beeping.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I blacked out. About what?
I don't even remember about what it was, but I was trying to give you like eyes.
You can stop me.
uh, um,
Somebody stop me.
I like Matthew Lillard's performance here because it does feel very him. The way he's just like laying on these crates of guns.
Yeah, he
like,
does this. Yeah,
like,
in real life, he does this.
just silly. He's a silly guy. Um, but yeah, he's kind of in trying to intimidate Fisk a little bit, trying to push along these shipments. He's not happy with the fact that the weapons are still just sitting at the dock and are not being moved out of the city to the people that need them to get some shots out or whatever. Um, so Fisk tells them, like you can't move them. The Daredevil and everything. But Mr. Charles has his muscle show up, his two guys, and Buck puts his hands up. Mr. Charles, I just like this because he's like, it makes him kind of look like, whoa, he's surrendering. Mr. Charles says, put your hands down. As soon as his hand comes down, pulls that gun and takes him out so quick. I like that. It was like he took advantage of the moment of like he can move his hands or whatever, and he just did it.
Pow,
Yeah.
pow.
Cool little move from Buck over there. But yeah, so that Mr. Charles kind of loses that situation. Fisk walks out, and Fisk's like, "Next time you need something, just call."
Because he was waiting there announced.
That's right, he was.
And he said, "You're not on my schedule this evening."
I'm too busy. I have to punch somebody tonight. Then we have Karen, and she goes to ask Kirsten for some help being their attorney. And at first, Kirsten's like not on board, but I don't even remember what Karen said. She said like one line that was like nothing, pretty much, and like handed her a piece of paper that she dropped or something. And Kirsten's like, all right, I'll help you. Like, there was no persuasion in that.
Karen's really good at what she does.
It's the wig.
Yeah,
Turns her into a whole different animal.
that's gross.
But yeah, so then we have the meeting with Governor and Vanessa, and she says basically what comes out of this is that she will trust. She doesn't trust Fisk, but she will trust Vanessa and Fisk together. So she won't revoke the charter.
Which is interesting because Vanessa is like arguably a little bit worse when it comes to things to do with that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, as of late, yes. But then we have Angela making her drop to her middleman Javi, who's
A super fan.
yeah, he's a food truck guy and very I don't know what you call it, very Gen Z, I guess.
Hmm.
Then I thought this was fun. Matt was dressed in the anti-vigilante
And he was
attire.
taking advantage of that.
Yeah, the disguises are pretty good this season because I didn't notice it was him for
Really?
a minute. Yeah, but I noticed it was him because of the voice first.
Well, yeah, I mean, that would.
Then we saw his face, and I could tell. Um, but yeah, so he walks into the diner, um, pulls rank on CSI.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. Uh, tells him to leave, and he finds a coin.
Oh gosh. We're running out of time for me to be able to talk about this, but I just wanted to mention what I threw a fit about when we were watching this.
Um,
This blind man effortlessly steps over piles of blood on the floor with little boards in them marking them for evidence. He doesn't step in a puddle of blood
yeah,
because he can sense it through all his clothes.
he can sense it.
What?
Yeah,
How? What's a rim? Like, I don't understand. How is that possible? I know where every little evidence marker card is. I know what I can't disturb. I'm gonna walk right up to a coin.
I'm gonna say like in the way that I perceive it, it's mostly about echolocation to me.
So he can hear a puddle of blood on the
Like
floor.
it's an amped up that echolocation and like the fact like whatever sound is around, which like he can obviously hear. It's amped up like crazy. The sound bouncing off of things, like he can tell where things are, but it's better than a bat. There's more detail to it. So like
I hear this coin that I know belongs to the church. I know what those coins sound like.
like he could probably tell that like it's with the sound bouncing off in the coin that it's a round coin. Like
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I hate it.
details, like what's on the coin. I feel like he has to kind of feel it.
I can never get on board with this stuff. It's the most outlandish thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Now this is like just how I believe it, because I don't know. There's probably way more detail in like comics and stuff of how it works.
I'll
But
never
yeah,
buy it.
that's all right. That's all right. We'll keep moving. So he goes to this church. This coin's from the church, um, and we get another little bit of a flashback to him there, as a kid, and um, he starts praying to a saint, Saint Lucia.
Weird.
Yeah, you could just pray to Jesus, you know.
Be a lot easier
You
and actually do
you
something.
can talk straight to God himself instead of doing back channels.
So people who aren't listening.
Oh, yeah. So like what the heck? But yeah, the same priest guy comes up and talks to him. And yeah, Matt says that he used to say that he used to come here. He did say that he knew a blind kid or something.
There was a blind kid that used to pray to that person
Oh
and it
yeah,
helped him.
yeah. That's what it was. But yeah, he asked about this coin, and if anyone had gotten one recently or something like that, and he could tell by his heartbeat that he was holding something back. And the priest
He should have made
says,
him get in the little confessional thingy.
"Well, there's no father."
But it's
I
not
don't know.
so
I don't know if it's
Matt should have been that one. Tell me what you know. We can go over in the box.
he's been in the box plenty of times. Okay, it's okay that he's not in the box right now. But yeah, so he finds out that yeah, this guy Bullseye,
Whoever he may be.
yeah, held this priest at knife point, so it got a little more violent when we after what we saw. Um, but he said that this guy could see the church from his window. Uh,
And again, he knows exactly where to go. Just from that sentence, he's like, "Oh, third
yeah.
floor,
Well,
sixth room to
that's
the
the
left."
thing. The like I think that yes, if he's locking in, if he's
I
focusing
know exactly
in
his
that
heartbeat.
area on that block, he could find somebody, find something that like he's looking for.
Insane, ridiculous.
He's not that far away for his powers to not work. Now, if it was like 10 blocks down or something, I don't think that that's possible for him. But yeah, as he's leaving to go find this apartment, he does the same coin trick as uh, Bullseye did at the beginning of the episode. Flips the coin back into the little tray or whatever. Um, but yeah, then we cut straight to Daredevil like bursting into Bullseye's apartment, and I loved the use of the CD from Bullseye. He pulled a CD out of his like Walkman or whatever, and like threw it like ahead of him, and like it bounced off stuff, and like came back at Daredevil. I thought it was cool use of something.
Daredevil could actually hear the music on the CD
He could.
as it was flying through the air. I noticed that as well.
I'm glad you noticed that.
I caught it. I didn't know that you thought I would, but
I'm glad that you're getting more locked in. But yeah, so that this was a fun little fight as well. Like the CD, I like how they both like punched each other at the same time. Too. Like they did they both like punched each other and it like they stopped each other. Um, but Bullseye takes the neighbor lady hostage because she just like walks in like randomly.
he's a good boy.
Yeah. I hear violence happening in there. Let me get in there. I'm an old lady. I gotta protect my cat.
But then she immediately regrets her decision. He's not a good boy anymore.
No, he's not. Not anymore. But yeah, what was he saying? He was like he starts screaming. Bullseye starts screaming, "One good deed! One good deed!"
He needs his medicine.
Oh, he definitely needs his medicine. But yeah, Daredevil's like, oh, what's your one good? What are you talking about? One good deed. And basically, he wants to right the wrong that he did. He killed Foggy, and so he wants to help Daredevil by killing Fisk, which is not what Daredevil wants. But
It is what he wants.
kind of, maybe, but I don't think he'll do it. Maybe I don't know. Maybe in the movie at the end of everything. I don't know, but yeah, I like this from Bullseye. Like he's trying to fix his mistakes, but he's still like he's messed up. But yeah, he gets away on he wants to kill Fisk, and he gets away. He steals a moped and gets away. Um, then we go to the first mate recording testimony. Um, and he just says, he was under orders to scuttle the ship if it was boarded. Um, that the ship didn't need any paperwork, and only the mayor could do that. Um, then we go to Daniel. Says that this is when he says to BB that they're both going to be covered in sweat.
They're gonna be sitting so close, we're gonna be covered in sweat.
Oh no, I didn't mean it like that. I mean, maybe if you wanted to, but like
Oh, baby, I don't know, man. You and me covered in sweat? Cause we're too close? Do you like the idea, baby?
Sounds like a good time to me.
If not, we can sit at the wrestling match and get covered in, or the boxing match and get covered in sweat. Fisk's sweat, which is just about as good as mine.
Ooh. So he's got front row seats for this fight. Meanwhile, while they're talking, Javi slips in and gets a selfie with BB, but gives her the interviews, puts the interviews in her pocket, a little SD card, and Daniel like looks at her very suspiciously.
Daniel clocks that.
Yeah.
Oh, you're from the BB report.
Oh, say, you want to get a picture with me too? My name's Daniel.
I work for Male Fisk.
I'm BB's future boyfriend. I'm working on it. We're gonna be covered in sweat later tonight. No, from the boxing match. Oh, so yeah, Fisk is getting ready for the fight. Buck gets sent to take care of somebody, um, and yeah, Fisk wants he's like setting everything up for this trap, so making sure that there's a clear path open. They got task force all over, but there's a clear open area um, for whomever to enter. Um, then we got Daniel with his merch. What'd you think about this?
He's so silly. Too happy to be there.
You have-
The greatest night of his life.
I like how he was told that like he could have gotten a discount or something.
Yeah.
He didn't.
I won't pay full price for this.
Bro's got the Fisk hat. He's got the Fisk little statue, which we'll see later. But yeah, the fight begins, and yeah, I went back and made sure to get the weights for these guys because
I don't think this is right.
this is so wrong. Yeah, they have this guy. Okay, so they bring in this guy that he's like won a bunch of fights and he's 235 pounds, and then they bring Fisk out, he has no boxing record and he is 325 pounds.
Almost 100 pounds more.
100 pounds more.
I don't think that's very fair.
How is this a fair fight? Like, my goodness. I guess they're trying to like I the only thing I can think of is why I said that is the boxing record.
I guess.
Like,
but that's still 100 pounds is a big difference.
what they don't know is that Kingpin has crushed 2 people's heads in.
Yeah.
Like, one, he slammed in a door over and over and over again. Crushed. And then the other one he just did with his bare hands. Like, he's obviously improving his strength. But so the fight begins and Fisk is like killing it. He's
literally about to kill this guy though.
but he's moving fast, faster than I thought like he could move.
Mm.
He's a big guy. Like, remember in Hawkeye, like,
He was lumbering.
yeah,
a little
like,
bit.
he had his cane or whatever. It's like, I'm gonna get you, Kate Bishop.
He's
Like,
limbered up.
yeah, yeah. Now he's agile. He's the next Black Panther.
Big Black Panther.
Yeah. But yeah, and then while this is happening, Buck finds the first mate and kills him. Then Vanessa walks in. Vanessa. The Mandarin is there.
That would have been great.
And the Mandarin and Fisk say Vanessa at the same time, and it's beautiful.
The show ends. Everything's perfect. Good night.
The MCU ends on a high note.
I don't know that should be the end.
The perfect ending. But yeah, so Vanessa walks in, and Fisk gets like thrown off by her being there.
Why are you here? You're not supposed to be here. Why don't you listen to me, woman?
Woman. Yeah, so he gets thrown off. This guy gets a punch or two in, but then
he gets embarrassed in front of Vanessa.
Take it away.
Fisk gets embarrassed in front of Vanessa. He gets beat up.
Let me hear it. This is your time to shine. This is it. This is the fight of your life.
It's 10:37. My eyes are struggling to stay open.
Uh-huh.
I can't do it.
You can do it. You can do it. Got all these BB things. You can do it.
You can do it.
No. No, this is you.
I can't even imagine what it sounds like to do it right now. You're embarrassing me in front of Vanessa.
There you go. That's good.
It's not very good at all.
You did it, though. It was fun. If you want to redo it, you can.
I don't have that dog in me right now. I'm
Okay.
tired. Maybe we'll start next time with it.
All right. So Fisk locks back in, and we get a bloody KO from him.
Too far. People are scared.
Yeah, people scared, and then like as it's like because it's all in slow mo, as like the time passes a little bit, like more people are like, "Whoa, yeah!" Like that was incredible.
BB is ready to run.
Yeah, BB's scared, man. Um, but then we have Vanessa. She comes up for a kiss from her big man.
Hit that button.
She comes in for a kiss. Ow, my ear.
Kiss from her big man.
And then Bullseye starts going wild. You see him running in. Kind of like the Punisher.
Is that what it sounded like?
No, but
Sounds like there's a gorilla in here.
that's just what the Punisher sounds like. But yeah, he's running in. Fisk is like, "Get her out of here!"
Yeah. And Vanessa's like, oh no, dang, I shouldn't be here. Maybe I should have listened to Wilson.
I should have listened to my husband. And then, yeah, so Fisk running in, or not Fisk, Bullseye's running in. He's throwing knives and stuff at task force people, and then he throws the little statue towards
This just
Vanessa.
reminds me of like a cat smacking something down,
Oh, yeah,
intercepting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No! Boom. Intercepted.
It was a sweet interception, though. He used the belt. That was sick,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh.
Slam that thing. Whack it out of the way.
No! Fisk smacks the statue of himself, the crystal statue of
Why are
himself.
you acting like Hank Pym? No!
Janet, no!
Janet, no! So he smashes the thing into little bits, and then Daredevil. Oh, this was a sick shot though. With Fisk, it was in slow motion, and he has like the robe on, like the boxing
His
robe.
all white everything.
Yeah, but he like grabs a gun and like brings it up his arm like up over the boxing thing, the ring, and you see like the robe like it's in slow motion, so it looks sick, like it's flapping or whatever.
The robe is going through the air.
Yeah, but like he brings that gun up and he's like gonna shoot Bullseye, and then Daredevil's a grappling baton, whatever. But Billy Club comes in and knocks it away, and he saves Bullseye. And he Bullseye and Daredevil like gets him out the window or whatever, and that's I guess where the Watcher shows up.
The Watcher. He's
watching.
got to watch this part. It's a good part.
This is a important
This is the part to watch.
Yeah.
If the Watcher's here, Peggy is coming.
If the Watcher's here, this might be a moment where things go wrong.
Uh-oh.
Time. It's more than a linear path.
When Wilson Fisk smashes the crystal statue of himself with his boxing belt, things went wrong.
Things went wrong. The TVA is going to show up in the next episode.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so Daredevil gets him out, and then we go to Vanessa.
Wilson.
Yeah. Bro. Gotta take this seriously. This is insane.
Wilson.
Yeah, she's sitting there and she just looks all right, and then she starts turning, and there's just like blood, like
she's got
pouring
like
down
a 3-inch crystal coming out of her temple.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you see any in her neck?
That's what he said.
Yeah, it is. Did you see anything in her neck?
Yeah, I think she had something like in the middle of the side of her throat.
Okay, because I think I missed the neck, whatever was in her neck. But I was like, dude, if she's bleeding that much, that quickly out of just her head.
I think there was a big chunk in her head and
Jeez.
maybe some smaller pieces in her neck.
That makes more
Like, she
sense.
could recover, but there was a lot of blood around her head when she laid down.
There was. Yeah, like, what do you think? Do you think she's dead or, like...
I think she could spend the rest of the show of the season in the hospital.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't
I
like
don't
it,
know
but
that
I
you
can
could
see
take
it.
Vanessa out. That was
Yeah.
crazy. I'd like to think she's dead and him just go crazy
Yeah.
insane. But they could also just throw her in the hospital.
I think either way, he's gonna go crazy insane
Oh yeah.
after this. Like, I'm excited to see where these next episodes go, because, like, she's dead, it's all out war. If she's not, it's still all out war. I mean, like,
These vigilantes.
I attacked my wife, Vanessa. We'll build a statue of Vanessa just to piss him off.
All right.
So that's where we end, and I love it. Great cliffhanger, and I'm excited to see where it goes next. What did you think of these first 4 episodes?
I liked the first one and I liked the fourth one.
Solid. Anything else?
No, I'm ready for bed.
Okay, all right. Um, yeah, like I was kind of saying, I think I like the third and the fourth the best. I think the first and the second kind of move a little slower than they... like, it felt like they were just like spinning their tires a little bit, especially with Karen and Matt. Like, not much was happening. Um, but it started things started moving along really good in 3 and 4. Um, but 1 and 2 also, they had some good fights in there, so that was nice. But the best of it was in 3, I think, with Jack. That was incredible. Loved it. Um, but yeah, 3 and 4, 4 ending on that big cliffhanger is really cool. Do you want me to talk about this other picture? I mean, it's just a picture. They're filming season 3 right
Okay.
now, and um, so this is basically, we've got the Defenders coming back in full
Oh,
force.
okay. Wow, this is the picture you've been hiding from me.
I just had it at the bottom to talk about later, but I mean, I think it's common knowledge now. But yeah, we know Jessica Jones is supposed to show up at some point in this season.
Why does she always look like that? All the time in
What?
everything she's in, I feel like she just always looks like that. Like she dresses herself that way, and as
Like,
characters,
outside of
yes,
Jessica Jones?
I feel like
Yeah.
she just looks like this all the time.
Maybe she just really likes it.
She just
I
plays
don't know.
herself.
I guess. Yeah.
What's up with Kristen Ritter? I don't know.
She's channeling Jessica Jones all the time, I guess, which is not good. But I don't know. It makes me a little worried that we got Iron Fist and Luke Cage coming back, and like, their shows. I mean, I think it's a pretty wide consensus that their shows were not that good, and like, even
He
Jessica
needs a
Jones.
team, okay?
Yeah, but like, I just hope they don't try to give them their own shows again. Like, just leave them as side characters for Daredevil, because I don't, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. I didn't watch any of these other ones. I only watched Daredevil and Punisher because everybody always, like, really didn't like these other shows, and the only thing I saw them in was the Defenders show, and I didn't necessarily really like them in that. Like, they were okay, but like, and honestly, Jessica Jones was the one I didn't like the most because she was just cringy. But I just hope we don't get a lot of it. But we'll see. All right.
Are you gonna do the outro?
Yes. Do an
Well,
outro.
I just have one thing to say.
Oh no, we gotta do comments first. Sorry,
Okay, get the comments
we got
going
2
then.
comments.
Get the 2 comments. Let's go.
All right. First comment comes from Chelsea, I think. Um, she's responding to just the prompt I put out there of what are your thoughts on these past 4 episodes, first half of the season, and a little conflicting. I feel like this comment. She says balls in all caps. Did not expect it ending in that last episode. It's about to go down. I was kind of thrown off at the beginning there.
Why did you put balls at the
Yeah.
beginning?
I feel like balls is like bad, but I guess it's good. I guess she's meaning it in a good sense. Balls are good here.
Lots to unpack there.
But yeah, I'm super excited for the back half because that was a crazy ending to that last episode. Um, then our second comment comes from Davis, and he just said needs Punisher.
Well, how good is Daredevil then if he needs Punisher?
I think Daredevil's pretty good. I'm enjoying this season.
If they have to
It would
coexist, they're
just
not very good on their own, guys. Come on.
yeah. It he doesn't need Punisher. I think it'd be better with Punisher just because he's a great character. But
So that they could have 47,000 more of those conversations. You just need to kill somebody. I'm not going to kill somebody.
maybe it is a good thing that they have a break. But he's a fun character to have around. But yeah, that's all we got for comments. So
Okay, my final parting thought for tonight
okay,
that I have to add to this episode, even though it has nothing to do with this. I feel I would be remiss to not mention it. I'm very excited. You sent me. It's not officially confirmed yet, so it could be wrong, but
yeah,
it's not wrong. I just don't want to be rude and say that it's official. It hasn't been officially announced, but Elizabeth Olsen is gonna be a mom. I love that. I don't understand why you're going to Comic Cons really pregnant
yeah,
and telling people that you have a cold and just wearing a jacket and a scarf and somehow slipping through that. And then you just are out on the street in a shirt that you think still
yeah.
works for you and it's really obvious. And then you look at the pictures from the most recent Comic Con and it's really obvious. But you know what? Okay, I've always said that she doesn't seem like a very good liar.
And she's
So
not.
that's proving to be true, but I'm glad because that is something that she's talked about a lot in the past
Mm,
interviews about how it can be frustrating to be in these Marvel movies because you're contracted so far out
yeah,
that that's something like, it's hard to have your own life or do other things around them if you get into a point. So that's exciting. You actually sent me that on Instagram. I hadn't seen it on my own somehow. That made me very happy. I'm glad.
I'm glad I could bring you that joy.
That was a big surprise. I wasn't expecting that.
I'm yeah. It does make me a little worried with just
Oh, I'm not worried.
Doomsday and Secret Wars because
Scarlett Johansson was pregnant the entire time they filmed Age of Ultron.
I guess I mean they can edit it, I guess.
They did for her.
Yeah,
That
because
whole
she is a really bad liar. I mean, like seriously,
yeah.
yeah, like how is she getting through Comic Cons
I don't know why you
with
would
people
even be
not noticing?
doing that.
Like I saw the picture of her. It's like, yeah, she she's clearly bigger
Yeah,
in that area.
you're
Like,
not a big person.
yeah, like wild. We do need to watch this real quick.
This Punisher trailer?
Yeah, we'll watch it real quick.
My goodness. Okay, well that was my last thought. I had to say something because that's exciting for me. I'm not Sometimes I'm a celebrity person, it depends on the celebrities. I'm not, like, stalking people, but if I hear good news about people that I enjoy watching, it makes me happy.
Good for her. Hopefully, it's not twins.
Could you imagine? Oh, dear. For so many reasons.
Yeah, a lot of reasons. Her family, her character was a twin.
She
She had twins. All right. Let's see here.
Okay.
Dang.
That do something for you?
Yeah,
Didn't do much for me. I'm not surprised.
the action looks great. I'm excited. You got the old characters coming back from his stuff, so that's cool. Like that guy that was flashing in his face.
Mm.
That's the guy I was telling you about. That was like the Sam equivalent.
Oh.
Like
He
he's
died?
not like Sam at all.
Did he die, though?
I'm trying to remember. I don't. He had to have, I think,
Okay.
but I think he did. I think he did die.
Okay,
But
well, what's your thoughts about it?
um, I don't know. It did give me some vibes of uh like a little bit of like the Logan look, kind of like whatever's going on with this kid. He's trying to help there. Um, I'm interested to see what it's like. Yeah, he's getting like tormented by his past a little bit. Um, Interesting that like he had his daughter in there too. I mean, it didn't show too much, so it's like I don't know, but like that the action looked good. I guess there's not a ton that I can really talk about
Okay.
with it.
Well, you wanted to talk about it on here, so I was asking you.
Yeah, I didn't know how much we'd have to talk about, but I'm glad that it doesn't show too much because it is literally just like an episode's worth of content. It's an hour.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, I don't know if I like the look of his hair and all that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's reached too long. Maybe like yeah, like the beard. I like it maybe looks a little terroristy. I don't know if that's racist or not. But
I'm just talking about, like, him tweaking out in an empty apartment with, like, guns and, like, he just, like, gives
that's
a
him
bad
though. I
vibe,
mean,
like a Heidi Hole vibe.
yeah. Oh, I mean, that's always him.
Well, I don't know that.
Oh. But the hair being like
Cone shaped?
yeah, it's like tall. Like I don't really
Short
like
on the
it.
sides and tall right on top?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's not like terrible, but like it's probably the worst look. That or like when he's like shaved, I guess. Like not completely shaved, but like it's starting to come in kind of thing.
Buzzed.
Yeah. Buzzed kind of. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a nice little special presentation for Marvel. Thank you, Marvel. All right. You have anything else to say?
Nope, that's it.
He needs Karen.
He needs Karen, and Elizabeth Olsen's having a baby.
All right. That's all we need to talk about. Thank you all for tuning in. If you'd like to leave your thoughts on Daredevil Born Again, Season 2, Episodes 1 through 4, or Guardians of the Galaxy, which will be our next episode's focus, you can do so on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, or our Threads accounts, all named Two Ghost Review. You can also write into the show via our email, twoghostreview@gmail.com. We'd love to hear and discuss your thoughts on our next episode. Threads can be Threads is where most of the action is happening and where you can see our thoughts on the world of pop culture in between episodes. We will also have a poll up for this episode the day it comes out. Poll can be found on Threads and Spotify. Um, New episodes drop every other Friday. If you enjoyed this episode, We would be very grateful if you left us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Again, thank you all for listening to our ramblings and rants. We will see you all next time.